okay?
I hope so.
Okay. Hi everybody, this is Shauna. I'm Shauna and this is Ring of Light Crafts. Hello and welcome. I'm so sorry I'm late. I promised a friend earlier that I was going live at 10. And I got some interesting, well, not interesting, news regarding the coronavirus hitting and possibly hitting in our little neck of the woods here. Grocery shopping real fast before people heard about this and started panicking a little. And because by the time I got there, and all I needed to get was the basic. I needed cheese. I needed, some salad and stuff like that. No toilet paper. I just got a thing of water, not a packet, just one of those fill-up things because I actually needed it. So, just the basic. And I go in the store and I'm shocked. One, we do have a little bit of water. Yay. But stuff, people are just wiping them out. And I understand the panic. And now that it's here, I understand. I just wish I went a wee bit earlier so I could have got my kind of beans that I like so much, which totally don't. So anyways, what we're going to do today is I've been experimenting with some new type of painting. People do it, but I really truly have not done it a lot. Almost like not at all because I couldn't figure it out because I wasn't really into it. And I love it. So I am starting to do this project there, but it's not giving me names and no glasses. Oh, hi, Monica. You all, and I see all the grandbabies you got now. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. So anyways, so I went to the store and I just got some of the really, really basics. Stuff is wiped out left and right, people, just left and right. I still couldn't get basically any fruits. Those were not wiped out. They were just putting them on. But they're not as good as they normally would be, if you know what I mean. Canned goods, they're trying to put them back on a shelf. As soon as they're up, they're gone. Like I said, no toilet paper. I think they were starting to get a wee bit in the other day, and it's gone today. Water, we just got, I want to say like maybe one partial shipment. I don't know how they do it, but for us, just a wee bit. So we did get water in. However, I didn't need water by the packages. I just bought one container thing. Hi, Jane. I was late doing my live today, even though I promised at 10, so I apologize to the person I was speaking to about that. Uh-oh. It's cutting, Monica. It's the weather here. It just started raining and some very nice wind. So anyways, I hope it will quit cutting out. I hope you guys started before I ask for internet service here. Let me see if this will let me bring up what I'm looking for. But anyways, we're going to get started. Now what we're going to do different things. I don't know if oh, by the way, dollar store canvases. Okay, they're great. 2 for $1. Depends on the size. You might get 3. Depends on the size. Plus tax. But once you do this type of painting, it tends to absorb into the wood that's holding the canvas together. So it's not really the greatest solution, okay? But it's good for what I'm going to do. I tore off the back of the canvas. So now it's just a canvas that I painted on. So we're going to be learning how to do stuff like that. This is real simple painting. Matter of fact, it's really simple, you guys. And then we got something like this. I hope you can see this. This is one of my favorite. I love this. This is my absolute favorite. Maybe you can see why. It has a lot of the cells showing up in here. So I really love experimenting with these. Okay. Sorry, the mailman came. And then we got this here going. It's a little bigger, but once again, the same thing. Okay, and this one was bought at Walmart, the canvas. Cardboard part, I had to take a X-Acto. Once I painted them, took a X-Acto knife, cut them off. Inside would have rot. So at least we can save our photographs. Then we have this one here. I'm okay with them being like this and not staying on the cardboard. I have another project that those are going to be sewn into. Yeah. And then, aww, they sent red and a wood. And then we got this here. Okay, and then, now our last one is this ugly one here. I did this, how it works the wood. The cardboard in it is just totally ruined. Okay, so now we're going to make something pretty on it. Okay, hopefully, anyways. Hopefully it will be pretty. And, yeah, internet's having a lot of problems. It won't even let me see. I'm going to just get rid of this one. Okay, so our first step is, you're going to want to make your paint. Which we use this. You can buy it at hardware store. You can buy it at pretty much, I think, any type of store like Walmart, Kmart, if you still have a Kmart, stuff like that. I want to say it's used in painting, obviously, but it's good for mixer, how we're going to mix our medium. And also, you're going to need Elmo glue. And I am going to stick with the Elmo glue simply because that's what they told me originally. And I'm not going to change something out or tell you something if I do not experiment with it first. So I will stick with the Elmo glue for these particular projects. Now, what we're going to do is you need to pick your paint, your acrylic paint, any color paint you want. So let me just go ahead and grab one that, oh, I found my blue, now I set it down somewhere. Let me just grab a paint. All my paints are getting empty. I need to go shopping. You know what? Even though I will probably hardly ever use it for time's sake, we're going to go ahead and use brown, okay? So what you do is Dollar Tree, guys, $2 for $1 plus tax, what, $8, $9, depending on where you live, can't beat them. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your paint. You can go ahead and put your paint right into your bottle here as much as you want. I am not judging it. You can judge it. Some says like 2 to 1, 3/4 of a cup. But since I am simply making a certain amount just to have. Oh, let me raise you guys down. I'm sorry. Watch your beautiful eyes. Hi, Carol. Welcome. Let me lower. You can actually see how much I'm putting in here. And just kind of judge it. It's running out, so we'll say that's good. Get that out of our way. Now, we're going to take the flood, and we're going to, I know it has another name, but I cannot pronounce the name. I will not try it. So this is so you can see it. I will not try to pronounce it. You know me, I got paint all over my nails. So, anyways. Yeah, they have to send you your trophy. Poor kids. Can't even get your awards right in schools right now. They have to send them through the mail. No matter what program it is, you know. Safety first. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to judge. You don't want it thick. I'm going to say right about there is good. And you can see the difference that it went to different levels. This is where you're going to really have to judge for yourself. How thick or how thin you want this. Okay, now what you're going to do is take your Elmo glue. I hope I said it right. Uh-oh. Sorry about the music. I'm not responsible for that. It went off on accident. And we're just going to go right ahead and just going to judge it. And I'm going to say that's about good. So I'm going to go ahead right ahead and forget that. The check. Okay, you need to throw that envelope away. Go wash your hands with bleach. Not bleach. Soap and water. Do not use bleach.
Why not?
And there was, my other daughter was sending her rent check through the mail to us to give to them. No bleach. And she said, Mom, absolutely, grab the water, you guys, I'm sorry. Absolutely make sure you wash your hands. Everybody was panicking there because they got a phone call stating that the whole area was infected, okay? I understand the panic. Not saying it's bad. I understand it. Not saying it's good. It's just, it's life right now. So she's like, wash your hands, because someone's going to get it through the mail. I'm like, honey, okay, fine. We promise we'll wash our hands. So anyways, we'll go ahead and add water, you guys. The brand doesn't matter. Stale water, whatever. And just put it right in here. Not a lot. You just want to thin it all down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this on. Our last step is shake it very well. You want to make sure you make it where you don't see none of the white. You don't want to see this white still in there. You want to make sure that it's totally gone. So that way you know it is mixed. You definitely want it mixed. Now I'm going to go ahead and waste a little bit and just put some on my little thing here. I'm not going to use it in my painting. But let me lower you just a wee bit more. Watch your eyes, you guys. Okay. Excuse me. That way you can see how it comes out. I don't mind wasting it to show you guys. See how it's coming out? That's too thick. I would actually want to add, I think that's too thick for what I would use it for. Now what you're using it for, you may decide you want it a little thicker, and that's fine. I'm just going to go right ahead. I'm actually going to add a little bit more of the thing I cannot pronounce. I know you can't see me doing this, I don't think. I'm just going to add a wee bit of that. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of water. Just to make it a little runnier than what it is. Because the project I will be making, I need it to be runnier because I have a huge canvas we're going to be working on. Not today, probably later, well, once the rainstorm quits. It was planned for today. So, I'm going to go ahead, show you again. And there we go. That's better. Okay, I'm going to quit wasting the paint. So, just so you guys get an idea of how you might want it. I'm just going to lay this here to kind of keep it off me. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and bring our canvas, get rid of the glues. We're going to bring this ugly canvas that I'm working with. Remember, the canvas is already ruined because I pre-did it with something else. And once this dries, I will take my little X-Acto knife and I will, because it'll kind of bubble up or sink in, one or the other. And what you do is you take your knife and you just go right along the edges here. Make sure you're an adult. Of course, I have to say that. Only adults do this part. And any of it, because it's chemicals. Cut it right along inside as far out as you can so you get most of your picture. So, here we go. What I'm going to do is, I do have color. I do not want that brown. I'm going to use black. Let me grab my white. I may put this in 2 bottles. It's so full. I want green. I want my empty bottle because we're all going to separate that paint. Let me go ahead and get rid of that one. I'm going to take my yellow, pink. Check it, I'm taking them all, huh? We're just going to take them all here and we'll play it by ear. See what we like. Okay. The only wrong with this is nothing. It's fun. It's okay to make a mess sometimes, you guys. It's okay to make a mess. Mess can be cleaned up. I don't recommend getting it on your clothes. It is paint. I'm going to load just slightly more. So if you do get it on your clothes, it will ruin your clothes. So what we're going to do is, I do recommend having a decent, maybe aluminum, Dollar Tree, one of those aluminum cookie sheets underneath it that you can just fold up and throw away if you want it. Or let it dry and make it into a flower, or whatever you want to do. Okay, under it, but I can grab mine. Like I said, we were supposed to do it outside, but it's raining. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stick with the black in the back. Yes, it looks like I'm wasting a lot of it, and I may be, but I'm having fun, so. I'm going to go ahead and put the black down. I should have shook it. I did not shake it. And that's what happens when you don't shake it and get it running. Okay, so I'm going to shake it real fast, you guys. And I did, this one was the one I doubled, right? I'm going to add some more fluid in this because this is the one I doubled. I'm just going to put water. And we're just going to add some right on top. Okay, There was 2 I did late last night, and I just set them aside. Didn't finish them. I got tired. So it may not be as runny as I would like it to be. Okay, there we go. We're just going to add that right on top and hope that it'll make the other one work. Okay, yes, that's a little too much paint, but it's okay. It's not as runny as it should be. Normally, it would just kind of like drip all over your canvas and turn it black real fast. So we're just going to work with what we got. And I did another thing bad for me. You guys, I'm actually allergic to what's in this, the food Floetrol. I'm actually allergic to one of the things in it. So please make sure you wear gloves. I will have to be sterilizing my hands real fast, because we're just going to do this. I'm just going to deal with it. Some people would actually have more problems than I do with it because it's latex and I should not be touching it. I don't have a real bad reaction, just enough that I shouldn't be doing this. But we won't tell nobody, right? Okay. Pretend is perfect. So it is, right? There's no such thing as perfect. Let me get this off my hands just a little. I have my wifey still up here. Sorry guys, let me wipe as much as I can. Otherwise it'll start eating my skin off. Okay. Or rash or breathing issues depends on how much latex is actually in this. And if you give me 1 second here, I'm sorry, I am going to grab a glove. That was definitely my bad. See, I don't use this. I don't think about it having latex in it. So, just didn't think about it. And I will once my hands... Thank God I'm not that allergic to it, right? It's just... I have some friends that would actually touch this and they would die from it. So we got to be careful with stuff like this. Okay. Let me just throw this one on. So sorry. Like I said, this was supposed to be outside on a huge canvas, so I am unorganized. Okay. This is good enough. Alright guys. Now, since we got a black on there, the next thing I want to do is I want white. The reason why is I really, and this is also very full. These were the 2 I did late last night, made full. I'm just going to mix this out real fast, you guys. I mean, literally just dump out some of this in here. Let's just see how fast it comes out. Oh, that's actually not too bad. Okay, I won't have to dump it out. Get rid of that. Another thing, if you clean these right away after you're done, they come out to be very, very nice. Hi, Claudia. I'm sorry I'm late. Yeah, it's not funny. I understand Claudia being allergic to latex. I am allergic, but I'm not like a lot of people like you. I just can't touch it really or have it near my face. You know, but the basic, I end up getting rashes. I might swell. My reaction can be my throat swelling. Or can't breathe, depends on how much it is. But this is mixed with other stuff. Thank God. Because that was really my bad. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go back. We're going to do something like this. I really wanted to do my huge canvas today. But the weather is not liking me today. So we got our white down. I just made a round design with it. Nothing fancy, you guys. And I'm going to do light to dark. So let me go ahead. Once again, don't worry about the black getting on the other bottles, because you just wash it off afterwards and it will come right off. Sorry, I'm so late today. And we'll go ahead and we're going to do our green. I think I want some green in here. I think the green gives it a real nice color. Let me shake this real fast. There we go. This is a nice, you can tell it's nice with that sound. I'm going to go right around here. And I probably should walk a little faster than I am, but oh wow. That's life, right? And now I'm going to go ahead and add pink. Now some people are very careful when they do this because they want that perfect look of a flower. And I'm not really going for that. Although it's gorgeous. I just want some of the colorations in here. just to give you an idea of what they can look like. Now, I'm not using resin in it. I know I don't pronounce that right either. I apologize. But if you do, it makes it real pretty and glossy. There's some way to do it, or maybe afterwards. What I do is once it's totally dry, you guys, this is our last color. Once it is totally dry, I would go right ahead and Mod Podge the top of it with a cheap brush, one of the big foam brushes, and use that. Okay, now normally some people might dump it on this way. We're not dumping it. We're going to take, should be paper towels, but they got used up off the table. So we're just going to throw some napkins down, or tissues if you will, and hide our painting. It'll be a little harder. It may mess it up because I don't have the paper towel. This is a great time to have gloves on. Otherwise, I will get this all over me. And I'm just very carefully pat it down. Normally, it would just soak right through. You have no problem. But like I said, I'm using napkins instead of paper towels. And we're just going to pat it down just a wee bit. Don't rub it. You don't want to rub it. You just want to slightly pat it if you have to. Most of the time, you won't even have to. I'm just trying to make it stick. Now, what I like the most about this whole thing is seeing your final result. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm going to turn you slightly. You'll be able to see probably my painting that we're working on. What you want to do, you want to grab one end, pull it up. I'm going to turn you back to the other side, guys. And then you come to this side here. You get that in, pull it up, meet them in the middle, okay? Now I'm going to straighten you guys back up and just back you up a little. Hopefully you'll be able to see everything. And you want to do that to all four sides of your paper towel. Now remember, we do have a napkin. Go slowly. So we're going to have to make sure we pick all that up. Then go back and pick up the other parts. Just keep picking it up into your hands. Just keep pulling it up. Getting it to the point that you can just lift the whole thing up at once. And here we go. Just going to pull it up. And up one more over here. And up. Now I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to actually get rid of this with my gloves. So bear with me. Because that has way too much to touch me. Let me flip it this way. Okay. So at this point, you guys, as you can tell, got this cool looking design. And we already have all cells starting to pop, which is really cool. Because sometimes they don't pop as fast as you like. Our next step is, we're going to grab our hair dryer, or some people have little heat guns. I do have one, but since I moved to the front room, I couldn't tell you what's at. Kind of bad on my half, but oh well. Not going to buy another one because I have one. So let me plug this in super fast. Like I said, I was supposed to be outside. Sorry about the noise. You can see the cells are already looking really, really awesome. Look at that. But I am going to go ahead and raise up my hair dryer kind of high because I don't want it to go totally crazy and just wipe it off. So we're just going to slowly hold it up. Go up and down however you want it, whatever you want more cells to possibly be. Hopefully they're there. If not, then that's okay. We go back up. I'm just going to go right here real fast, go around a couple times. Cool. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and stop there. Some people will try to pick up as much with their towel, much of that paint as you can. I prefer to leave most of it actually. The reason why, I think it gives you this awesome, awesome view. The next thing is you set it aside, let it dry. It will take a while, especially right now. It was supposed to be really hot here and we get rain. So it's going to take a while for this to dry. And if you shift it or move it, kitty cat jump on the table, it can ruin your whole thing. So it's best to do when it's a little hotter outside, or if you got the proper heat gun, stuff like that, just to keep it more stable. Okay, so I am going to leave the extra paint on there. Because like I said, all of these are going to be, most of these, I won't say all, will be interpreted into a huge painting that I have to do for school. So this is the beginning of our school project. And this is really cool, you guys. I just wish it wasn't latex. For those who are allergic to latex, you do not have to use the Floe. Okay? You can use water and just use the water with it. There is a way to do the same thing. Use a cheap canvas, and that way you can judge how much of the glue compared to how much of the water, or even if you want glue in it, to get the same thing. Okay, pretty much the same thing. Sometimes even better cells will show up that way. You do not have to use latex. I just simply bought that because I wasn't really aware that it had latex in it, and I did not read it. So anyways, otherwise it would not have been brought in my house. So anyways, I'm going to raise you guys up, literally, whoops, bear with me. Oh, I had to bring this whole thing, I forgot. I'm actually just going to tilt it right over the top of this. I hope you can see this. I'm going to hope. Because can you see the cells starting to move in there? They're starting to spin. Those are like so cool. I'm going to raise you guys right back up. And we got some cells on the side starting as well. Okay, now let me lift you up. Watch your eyes, guys. So anyways, you do not have to use anything with latex. Please, if you're like me, which I really want to rip my hands off right now, or Claudia, do not use the latex. It's okay to use a water base. Like I said, if I knew, I would not have brought it in my house. That was my bad. I did not even read it. So anyways, you can get some really nice... All these are done with the latex, the Floe, or however you pronounce it. I can't pronounce it. And every one of these, as you can see, there's cells. These are all cells. This is cells as well. There's like a bubble in your paint, and they break up with the heat, or they start to spread, and they just spread out. And my absolute favorite will probably always be this one, because of the cells. I would definitely use this one in our big project. So I will hopefully not have to pick out one or two. I'll be able to use all of them in my next painting, which we will be starting ASAP. No rain though, can't have rain. So anyways, just to give you an idea of what's possible with this, these are a lot of fun. And now I am going to try it with, on my own, I would try it with just the water and let you know exactly how much to use of the water minus the latex stuff. The Floe, I can't say it, the food, this stuff, has latex. Be warned, be careful, and have a great time painting. You guys, as always, thank you so much for joining me today. Stay healthy, stay well, keep that distance. If you have to go out, be safe. And as always, be blessed.